it's it's the younger crowd. We trying to it's we trying to the connection, bro. The connection,
I
point
get it.
blank. It's the connection with the
The
younger
younger generation
generation.
does not
Hmm.
respect the older generation, and the older generation seem like they've come to the conclusion that them little dudes, them little niggas ain't gonna listen. They ain't listening. They ain't gonna listen. We gotta let them learn how we learn. I think that's pretty much what the older generation
Yeah.
has come to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's been a few things that done happen, including the Hood Day situation
Hmm.
that's been out there. Everybody done seen it. Um, that that kind of even divided the generations even more because you got this generation saying
Hmm.
it should have been like this. You got this generation that's like, hey, we doing what we do. Y'all ain't got nothing really to do with this. And my outlook on it was, you know, like you said, we our generation, 90s kids, 80s and 90s kids, we seen the destruction of our neighborhood. We seen it like
Hmm.
firsthand. We was eyewitnesses to it being destroyed.
Hmm.
Not really knowing it was being destroyed because it looked hella cool while it was getting done. It was a whole lot looking real cool and very attractive to us to get out there and want to help with the destruction.
Hmm.
But the generations that came after destruction, it was really nothing there for them.
Hmm. They
Everything
changed.
it was done. You had more police running around that was keeping you from doing what you wanted to do.
Hmm.
You didn't have certain areas was putting up gates and fences and security guards was roaming now. So a
Hmm.
lot of the freedoms that were there was gone for that next generation. So what we knew and what we see on videos and on social media is really just like imaginary. Like nobody's really doing it that way no more. But they
Hmm.
acting like they doing it that way. And these kids think that this is the way they supposed to act. Like they're giving
Yeah.
it the personality. And so you got situations like what happened on Christmas Day with these dudes just
Palmdale or something, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
you
Then you
got
had the MLK Day, the
you got the
parade.
M L K Day.
Come
You
on,
got
Lord, you know.
you got the video we
It's
seen
our
of
youth, bro. Do our youth really? How can I say this? The youth is them. They're supposed to be our future. They're
what
supposed to
was
be our
left
future,
for
right?
them.
So,
Yeah,
And yeah, look at it. It's destructive, bro. It's very destructive, and it's
it
like,
is.
man, it's like just no. It's fucked, bro. Point
It
blank.
is. It
It's
is. But
fucked.
and we have to be
Fucked.
accountable for a bit of it. That's my point. Just to keep it at 100, They didn't just because doing it. Like it
If
passed down.
well, when they start giving away the 20, 30 years, that remove they grew up on their own to a degree. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
that's deep.
So they know what they heard everybody was doing or people were doing, and
Right.
then they figuring out how to do it and without maybe the structure that was there in the 80s and the 90s,
Right.
right? So now they're the guys in their area, in their neighborhood, right? So they don't look at it the same. If you look at maybe who y'all came up under or whoever, it was some guidelines and regular. That don't mean you still you did it perfect or somebody else did it perfect, but you did have some rules and some things that was how it was supposed to go. This ain't supposed to happen. You're not supposed to. End of the day, man, it's everybody problem. That's how I look at it. The young dudes is our problem. That's
For
That's
real.
still my that's my nephew. That's so I look
I
at it
don't
like,
deny it. It is.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna help in the places I can help. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna help. And I've always like I've dudes that's my age or younger than me, a little older than me, like when I got in position or I had different jobs or I knew I could help somebody get in, I'm gonna give you everything I got to get help you get in position. You gotta do your part, obviously, right? You know, to some people did it,
And
some
some
people
didn't.
didn't do it. Some people winning right now because they did it. You know what I mean? And they got in and then they elevated. You know what I mean? So
And then
you got
you
you,
you
you
got
got to have
some
something tangible
that don't want it too,
that
man.
don't want
That
it. No, a lot of them
that
don't
don't
want
want
it.
it that lot. So if them the ones that like I say, I try to really get at them, man, because there it is a better way. They think it's that way, but it's not that way. We've been there, you know. And then and it all depends on who's talking to them, because they're not gonna just listen to anybody, homie.
No, no,
They're
I agree.
not, man. Your track record has to be good. It should be good. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
Because following behind a person, track record. I like it's like that's the ultimate thing, man. You want to keep your name and everything good, man. That's growing up in the hood as we live that life. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? You want
right.
that shit to be A1, bro. You know, you don't want no nothing. So it's who are you getting this advice from, man? And if it's I always say if his background is fucked up, bro, it ain't
But
gonna work.
look, when you say background, do you mean more than just somebody snitching, somebody's
It ain't even
paperwork?
got to do about no snitching and all that. It's just
What else? What else? What else? What else does in our community? What else do we hold people accountable for? What else? What else? We don't hold nobody accountable for selling dope to their homies. We don't hold nobody accountable for fucking their homeboy's girl. We don't hold nobody accountable for robbing a motherfucker, a homie.
Hmm.
We don't hold nobody accountable for a whole lot of different things. We don't hold nobody accountable for shooting up a party or shooting up a picnic or barbecue or something. We don't hold nobody accountable for a whole it's a whole lot of violations that go on that we don't hold
not
people.
just our neighborhood. Let me rephrase it. A lot
And,
of neighborhoods.
and I'm saying this culture. I say in our culture.